My name is Ace Hendricks. I'm technically from Lehigh Valley. Grew up in Pocono area.
Micah Martin, and originally I am from Baltimore. We are The Crowning. We met through some mutual friends a few years back at an open mic. I was actually playing with some different guys, and at the time when I was trying to getting things started, and we lost our guitar player, and so the guys recommended Ace because they had been playing in bands together. The other guys have been playing in bands together with Ace for a lot of years since high school, and so we brought him in as guitar player, and then that went great. And then when we lost our drummer, Ace stepped in and played drums for one show, and I said there was no going back. Ace is definitely the drummer. If you've seen this guy play, it's quite the spectacle.
Thank you.
My first introduction to music was when I was 5 years old. I started playing classical piano. My mom gave me lessons, all of us lessons, and learned how to play guitar in my early teens, and the rest is history.
My parents were both musicians, so I kind of just grew up into it. Both my parents were in bands, so always had access to music and VHSs of different bands and whatnot, so I kind of actually started drumming at like 2. We definitely just have, I feel like, a big sound as far as, we're just a heavy-hitting rock band.
I think we get what I like most about our sound is it's a mix of loud and soft with a lot of melody, so it's can be very loud, but we can also get very intimate, soft, and melodic. So I feel like it's a good mix of all of those things that, a lot of times you either hear, heavy bands are kind of heavy all the time, and our songs kind of, in a single song, you'll kind of get a range of all of that. Social media and things we have, as independent artists, we have a lot more opportunities to get our music in the hands of other people. But it doesn't really shape kind of what we do or how we do things. We write and play what inspires us at the moment. It could be a wide range of things, so I don't really kind of dwell on what other people are doing.
I mean, just from all the old bands kind of coming back and revitalizing things, especially with like absolutely like stuff like Bohemian Rhapsody coming out and kind of bringing more attention to classical or rock or whatever you want to call it.
And bands like Greta Van Fleet, who are really like bringing back that classic sound and really making it unique again, which is awesome.
Thanks, because my real answer really needed to be sprinkled in sarcasm. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I was done.
So we spent this last year working on our first full-length record, and have been gearing up to put out some new material this summer. It's called Ashes of Embers. We've got a lot of great stuff. This was we've been together for just over 2 years, and this is the first stuff we're putting out where we collaborated on the writing a lot more heavily. So I think we've got kind of even more diversity in what we're doing, and we're excited to get it out in the hands of the people.
This is the first recordings where I play drums.
Yeah. So that was another big thing. Was Ace moved over to the drums, and it has. Once I heard him play drums, there was no going back. It was love at first beat. Yeah.
Changing every day. Would not like you to stand in my place. Leaves are falling fast. I'm trying to live, but all I bring is rain. Fall always throw it away. Innocence is lost on those who played it like a game. Never found and never to redeem. Fall apart. Fall apart. Watched it all fall apart. Have we driven past the gates of pearls, our rearview mirrors fading into dusk, tripping out our love for all things fleeting, fleeting. Fall apart. I'm falling apart. Watched it all fall apart. Fall apart. I'm falling apart. Watched it all fall apart. I'm changing every day. Would not like you to stand in my place. Leaves are falling fast. I'm trying to live, but all I bring